Life starts to knock you down.
Live in Sportstown, Chicago, the O'Hare campus, the Illinois Media School. I'm Neil. My friend, Antonio McCray. Say hi.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
How are you today, sir?
Oh, man, it's great to be here. I am happy to get this show started with my man, Neil.
You and I have been planning this show for quite some time.
Yes, sir.
I had to cancel on you a couple of times, but that's okay. That just makes it more exciting to know that the show was actually coming.
Yeah.
And here we are. So this is a part of the show here. Again, we are live at the Illinois Media School, the O'Hare campus, here in Sportstown, Chicago. I'm Neil. My friend Antonio McCray is here, and that's where we are shining the Illinois Media School spotlight, nice and bright. Antonio's, it's Tone. We call him Tone, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like
yeah.
Tone Loc.
Yeah, Tone Loc.
One of my idols.
Yeah.
So at the Illinois Media School, you are actually graduated from the program now. Is that right, Tone? You've graduated from RTB, which is radio, television, and broadcasting.
Yes.
And what are you doing now? What are you up to now that you've graduated? You moved on to a new program. What are you doing?
Right now I'm doing sports emphasis. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. I have great instructors there. They teaching me.
Give them a shout out. Go ahead and give them a shout out because I know most of them anyway.
I'd like to give a shout out to most of the instructors there that's showing us the real deal, which is Tim, Joe, Mike, and
Is Dustin a part of that too? Dustin Rhodes?
Dustin as well.
The legend from the Score?
Yeah, he's the main real deal.
Yeah, that's awesome. I work for WBBM News Radio, as you can see, and I see Dustin often when I'm there in the morning. He's there, obviously, for the Mully and Hall show on the Score on 670 AM. So I see Dustin from time to time. It's a real treat. I don't get to see Joe DiGiacomo a lot, but I love Joe, and I know he's one of your instructors there and the one that takes you out to the Chicago Dogs games and is training you in the sports realm. And, of course, Mike Acaro, right, who spends time with you.
Yeah.
Which is very cool. Mike is a wonderful guy. So sports, obviously, emphasis where we're emphasizing sports, and that's basically what you're learning about. And what you're doing right now, tell the audience what you're up to now. You're doing a lot of broadcast work at the Chicago Dogs game at Impact Field in Rosemont. Talk about that.
Yeah, I'm learning how to film games there, stuff like that. It's very interesting when I go, and I always learn to pay attention on what they tell me on how to do things in the Impact Field.
Awesome. What is one of the favorite things that you get to do there on the field or behind the scenes? What do you enjoy doing, Tone?
Behind the scenes, I just like to sit back and just observe on what the producers do in the control room. But if not, I would like more to do more camera work as I'm there for.
So right now you're basically sitting back, observing, drinking, putting back a couple of Pabst Blue Ribbons. Right? Is that the beer they have at the park there?
Yeah.
Pabst Blue Ribbon, among many others. Yeah, that's a wonderful park. Actually been to that park a few times with the school. We had an outing out there a couple of times with the Illinois Media School. A lot of fun, and it's really cool to see our students getting the on-air or the on-site there training, while you're actually still going to school and you're getting hours because you need a certain amount of hours to graduate. And just being, out there learning live from the pros who do it day in and day out, and you're at a major deal. The Dogs are a pretty big deal next to the Cubs and the White Sox, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's cool to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And it's the Dogs. Tell us about the games there. Do they sell out a lot? When you're there at the games, does that stadium, Impact Field, fill up pretty good?
Oh yeah, it fill up pretty good every time when they come there and play. The largest one that they had, which is this past Sunday on Father's Day.
Of course, it's on Father's Day. Yeah, the dads want to get out there with their kids, or the kids want to take them out for a gift. That's their gift.
Yeah.
Taking dad to the ballpark, a little less expensive than going to a Cubs or Sox game. I mean, the Cubs and the Sox, let's face it, get a lot of love. Well, one of those teams does anyway.
Yeah.
Gets a lot of love. So I shouldn't say that. I have a lot of friends and family who are White Sox fans, and I hope they get themselves going in a better direction. Hopefully sometime this season would be great, right? But the Dogs are a pretty big deal at Impact Field, and Tone, you're learning a lot there. A couple of questions I like to ask our students here at the Illinois Media School, which I will say, in case you don't know, Tone, which I think you do know, I also graduated from this program when it was the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, and that was in the year 1996. And, graduated and had my first real commercial radio job before I graduated. So it was a great experience for me. And at the time, we didn't have social media, so you had to physically go out and meet people and interact with people and connect with people that way. And that's what I did. I had already had about 10 years of college radio experience, so at least I had some experience about how to be an on-air personality and how to talk about music and how to read commercials and public service announcements, and you learn a little bit about everything, how to edit on an old reel-to-reel machine where you're cutting tape and splicing it up and taping it back together, and I don't miss those days at all. Much easier today. There are people who love production, and I am not one of them. A little easier to do today, of course, though, on a computer. But graduated and have been with it ever since. It's been 36 years now, in the 34. I'm sorry, I'm dating. I'm making myself a little older. It's been 34 years for me in the broadcast realm. Started out for me at Triton College, wound up at Loyola University, and then went from there to the Illinois Media School. And after that, it was kind of up and up and up from there. So you came to a good spot now at the Illinois Media School, and you're learning a lot. And I'd like to know, because I know I didn't find the Illinois Center for Broadcasting online because there was no online at that time. How did you find out about the Illinois Media School? What brought you here, Tom?
I found out about the Illinois Media School. I was watching something on a website, which is, Facebook, watching Facebook. So that it appeared on there doing commercial things. So I just so happened to go on there, filled out the form, and a few weeks later, a week later, however, the director person that handles all the people who come here, which the guy Matt. So he talked to me over the phone, gave me credentials and everything, and we set up a meeting, and I came down here, and I got to know him. He gave me a tour, and here I am.
So you were sold right away when you came down to tour the school. You met Matt and walked around, probably talked to a handful of people as you were making your way through the campus, and you fell in love. Was it love at first sight or what?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's just very different things for me in my life. So I didn't really have nothing going on before I came here. So I'm a risk taker. So I still happen to give it a chance.
And the power of social media drew you to the Illinois Media School.
Yes.
That's why advertising is so important, right? They're advertising online, and there's Tone. Sucked you right in, and here you are. So,
yeah.
But no regrets. I know you're enjoying it every time I see you here.
Hey, man,
on campus.
All those other commercials from way back before that I tried, they kind of got me, and they end up not being so good. So.
Commercials that you recorded, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about the commercials that I seen.
Oh, for Illinois Media School.
No, not this school, but going to another school, which is Everest College.
Oh, I got you. Okay, you're talking about other schools.
Those are one of the schools that got me and turned around and not been so great. That's what I'm talking about.
Good. So we advertised well. We brought you in here, and we kind of gave you what was promised. You came here and worked your tail off, right? You did a lot of projects. You learned a lot, not only about the radio side of it, but the television side.
Yes.
Not only in front of the mic, in front of the camera, behind the mic, behind the camera, and learned everything kind of in a big ball, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. And that's what's really cool about the school. Obviously when I went here, and I'm not complaining, we didn't have, social media and the internet wasn't very prevalent at that time. It was kind of just getting started up, but not many people knew about that. So we weren't really privy to what was going on with that. So you physically, again, had to go out and meet people and connect. And that was the way to kind of help break into the industry because, you have to be talented, yes, but, who may help you in the broadcast world, not only the broadcast world, but really any career you choose. If you know somebody in the business and they like your work ethic, or you're in the need of a job maybe at that time and that place, someone that can maybe help you, get in. And that's really a lot of it is networking with people, and meeting people. And you doing the Dogs games now, I'm sure Joe and Dustin and Mike and the other staff there see how you are. And I know you're always early, always on time, if not early, and you're eager to learn and eager to have a good time and eager to, be a part of the broadcast in any way you can. And people will take, will see that and take that into consideration. So that's the way to be. What are you learning about now? We went over that, obviously, all the stuff that goes into a broadcast at a baseball game, right?
Yes.
So that's where you're at right now with the Chicago Dogs. Let me ask you this, Tone, learning everything that you've learned so far and looking ahead to the future, maybe 3 to 5 years down the road, where do you see yourself? Where would you like to be in your broadcast career?
Well, in the future, I pray to be at one of all these different great sports stadium, which is Blackhawks, Sox or Cubs, or even Chicago Sky,
Yeah, the Sky. Boy, that the WNBA is really picking up, isn't it?
Yeah, and the Cubs.
Yeah, definitely. So you want to be more behind the scenes kind of guy, or do you want to do? Would you maybe want to try out play-by-play or color or camera work, things like that? That's what you're interested in, more of the behind-the-scenes stuff?
Whichever department that would hire me, either camera work or behind-the-scene work.
Okay, cool. And that's important. Obviously, a lot of us, including me, wanted to be on the air or in front of the camera, in front of the microphone. And I'm thankful that that's what I do for my living on WBBM News Radio as a traffic anchor. You may hear some of my reports from time to time if you're stuck in a traffic jam, right, Tone?
Yeah.
We need more people like that. There are a lot of people who want to be the star in front of the camera and, again, in front of the microphone. But we need a lot of help behind the scenes because there's so many different roles, and that's kind of where I was
on my way here, right, Neil, coming downstairs, I told a neighbor what I was doing, and she goes, I know that guy. You said Neil, right?
Oh.
He's a traffic guy. I know him.
That's nice.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a show with him tonight.
Awesome.
He's like, oh, that was awesome, man. I'm going to try to listen if I can.
Oh, cool. Well, hopefully they're tuned in to Sportstown Chicago.
That's what my neighbor told me.
That's awesome. We're Sportstown Chicago. You can find us on the YouTube page, and this is where all your sports content comes from here at the Illinois Media School. And we're going to be talking sports in just a few minutes, but we wanted to shine the Illinois Media School spotlight once again. Antonio McCray, who has graduated from the school, again, RTB, which is radio, television, and broadcasting, but then you have the choice to move on to digital. You can get into sports emphasis like Tone is doing right now and stay with the school and keep learning more and more and getting some more experience so you're ready when you finally get out there and get that job, right, Tone?
Yes, sir.
That's what it's about. So, Tone, there's a sport that we're going to be talking about coming up here that dates back over 15,000 years, this sport. And this is something that is near and dear to your heart. So we're going to be talking about that in just a few minutes here. Again, Sportstown Chicago. You can find us on the YouTube page. It is the O'Hare campus. It is the Illinois Media School. And we'll be back in just a few.
Chicago sports for sure.
SportsTownChicago.com.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth, new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing buttered pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream by cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time AutoJudo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offer on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your AutoJudo fight receives your contact info. You're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you save.
Yo, 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 check it out. We got the finest pizza in all the land. Italian Fiesta is on deck, and I'm telling you, it's a hit. These pies don't miss. No matter what time you get the munchies. Pepperoni, extra cheese, turkey Italian sausage, they got all the toppings. Italian Fiesta delivers until midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. Plus, you can use your Uber Eats or Grubhub if you got the app. And if you ain't rocking with the pizza that night, try one of their sandwiches or pasta. And they have plenty of side dishes, just like me, if you know what I mean. Hop online and go to ItalianFiesta.com or call 773-684-2222. Piece of pizza, that is.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool and darts team. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All the ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
You've tried the it places, but they leave you hungry with an empty wallet. That's where Gretel comes in. They got what you really want. Visit their chic, lounge-like gastropub and try one of Chicago's top burgers, the Gretel Griddle Burger. The house-made bun and garlic aioli set this one apart from the rest. And don't miss half-price oysters, 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday. With rotating drafts, craft cocktails, and portions that don't skimp. This is one of Logan Square's best-kept secrets. Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight. Friday and Saturday, open till 1. 2833 West Armitage. Gretel, let's make this a night. Visit GretelChicago.com for menu and more.
I sound a little cocky, but I think we're legends in Chicago. We really are.
SportsTownChicago.com.
We're all looking to save $1 these days, right? Well, Pino's Domain is the perfect spot for pizza lovers with the $10 and under menu that'll make your taste buds and your wallet happy. Fried chicken sandwiches, just $6, and it's so good I had to start working there just to eat it every day. That's not all. Grab 2 large one-topping pizzas with extra cheesy goodness and a 2-liter soda for just $26.30. Plus, order online to get 5% off exclusive deals. Family owned and operated for 30 years, open 7 days a week, and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out on the corner of North Main and Willoughby. Pino's on Main, your new
Oh my
favorite
God, I
pizza
need some Pookie's crack cake. Pookie's crack cakes.
Yeah, girl. You ain't never heard about the best crack cakes in Chicago?
They right there in the Bronzeville area, right at 105 East 47th Street.
They're moist, delicious, premium homemade cakes made fresh daily. One bite and you're addicted.
They got the caramel cake, butter pecan praline, and red velvet.
Ooh, and don't forget the strawberry lemonade and a chocolate Oreo dream.
They're open Wednesday through Saturdays, 11 to 6 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays.
Early arrival is highly recommended. First come, first serve. They give out tickets at 10 a.m.
Just mention you heard it right here on Real Girl Talk Radio, and you'll get a free butter cookie with your purchase.
Make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Girl, where you going?
I gotta go get my crack cake.
Let's go. Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashton in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alsa, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, morettisrestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Get money for that old car sitting in your driveway today. No more insurance payments. No more playing taxi for your friends and your family. More room in your garage with Winning Auto Wrecker. Winning Auto Wrecker comes directly to you and takes that problem car away and off your hands. Call anytime, day or night, at 888-555-0910. Or go to winningautorex.com and we will take that junk off your hands in no time. You win, we win with Winning Auto Wreckers.
We are live in Sportstown, Chicago. It's the Illinois Media School, the O'Hara campus. I'm Neil with my friend Tone McCray. Good evening, Mr. McCray. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing really well, especially now that I'm with you, man. It's been a while. This show has been a while in the works, and it's good to finally be together. We got together the last segment and did our Getting to Know You segment, shining that spotlight on you, Tone. How'd that feel? You're not burnt, are you?
No, man. Everything is gravy train.
Everything is chicken but the bone, my friend?
Yes, sir.
So we're talking about a sport here that dates back over 15,000 years. One of the oldest sports in all of the world. What are we talking, Tone?
We're talking about old school wrestling, baby. Yeah.
I want to let you know something. I saw that you put something out on Facebook that we were going to be doing a show together about wrestling, and I shared it and let people know that if they didn't want to get dropped from the top rope, they better be tuning in, right?
Yes,
I think that was a good way to put it,
yeah,
right?
That was a great way to put it, man.
So let me ask you this about wrestling. You're probably going to teach me some things tonight because growing up, you and I are about the same age. I did watch a little bit growing up, and of course I know a lot of the big names from back in those times, which we'll start going over. But what brought you into wrestling? How did you find yourself being obsessed with this sport that's been around for many, many years?
I got myself involved in wrestling so many years like that is because when I was a kid, 11 years old in the early 80s, I want to say like 1984, 11 years old, I was at home one day on a weekend, school time, as far as that go. You know how we had one of those old TVs with the knob messed up and stuff like that. Had to turn it with the pliers. So I so happened to turn the station, and I saw the Freebirds. The Freebirds going against the Von Erichs in that sort of way. No, the Von Erichs was going against another people like Tag Team Action and stuff like that. And I seen somebody coming there with a Santa Claus suit. And I said, wait, who is these people coming in with a Santa Claus suit? He parading away and stuff like that, and like he's Santa Claus and everything like that. And next thing you know, at the end of the match, after the Von Erichs had won the match, I see Santa Claus take his shoe off, hit the man upside the head with it. So
and you're watching as a kid going, what's up with Santa? Why is he doing stuff like this?
Yeah, but hey, it excited me, man. I thought it was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
But
who was in the Santa suit? Do you remember? Was it one of the Von Erichs?
No, you would not believe it. Michael Hayes.
Oh, I do remember that name.
Michael Hayes was Santa Claus, posing to be Santa Claus.
The shoe beater.
Yeah.
Or the person beater with the shoe.
Yeah, cowboy boots beater, because he had on cowboy shoes with the pointy toes.
Oh, is that funny? I don't remember that. So that sticks out in your mind. That was the start of the love of wrestling, which is obviously more entertainment than anything else.
So every week or more so, I started watching the Freebirds. I started watching the Four Horsemen, Ric Flair.
Woo!
I started watching the Von Erichs.
Isn't there like 40 of those guys that were wrestling? How many Von Erichs are there?
It's a full family.
Do you remember the names?
I know
Kerry's one, right?
Yeah, Mike, Kerry. I just remember those two names.
They were all brothers, though, right?
Yeah, they was all brothers. They come from the home of Texas and stuff like that. From my understanding, their father used to be a wrestler back in the day. So when he retired, he taught them how to do it. Amongst their home, they set up in the basement like it's a real arena down there.
Oh, is that cool?
Yeah. So that's how all of them learned how to wrestle amongst themselves, and before they got into the industry. Once they got into the industry, it was up from there, man.
It's wild too, because you think of, brothers, and they all make it into professional wrestling. It's kind of like when you see brothers in the NFL. They all play the same position. Like it's amazing, and they all get into the NFL, which is amazing.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Really cool to think about that. Like for all of those guys to break in and be as powerful as they were for so many years. Was that one of the favorite wrestlers you had, or the wrestling group that you had, the Von Erichs? Were you really into them?
Yeah, I was definitely into the Von Erichs, man. And I was definitely into the Four Horsemen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was definitely into my man Dick the Bruiser, baby.
Dick the Bruiser. Dick the Bruiser's old school, right?
Yeah, he definitely old school,
Yeah.
man. But he didn't play. He didn't play no games in the ring, and he didn't play no game outside.
He
the ring.
would bruise you anywhere you were.
Yeah. Hey, he would mess you up, man.
Now, what year are we talking with Bruiser? Was he in the 50s?
Yeah, 50s, early 70s, late 80s, early 80s.
So obviously, once you found at 11 years old, started seeing Santa Claus hitting people with his shoe and getting turned on to wrestling that way, then you started kind of going back and doing some research on the kind of the older school wrestlers.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, Dick the Bruiser, definitely one of the big names out there.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the big names out there.
And then, of course, I remember growing up, wrestlers like Iron Sheik, Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, they was all great. Junkyard Dog used to come out there with that big old chain around his neck.
He was fun. Andre the Giant, of course.
Yeah.
I just was researching, or I don't know. Sometimes those stories pop up on Facebook about certain celebrities and that, and you get glued to that and start watching. They were talking about Andre the Giant. What did he drink, like 100 beers one time in a night or something like that?
Ooh.
Well, you're talking about a man that big.
Oh, man, I couldn't drink that many beers. Man.
Wow, can you imagine? I mean, well, that's such a large, abnormally large man. But yeah, when him and Ultimate Warrior, the older school guys like that, Warrior. Right? They were fun. Of course, Thunder Lips is one of my favorite. You remember Thunder Lips?
Yeah, Thunder Lips, yeah.
Thunder Lips, if for those who are like, who the heck is that? Of course, that's Hulk Hogan's alter ego, who was in Rocky 3 versus
3.
Rocky for the exhibition match, and Rocky winds up choking him out, and then they get a picture afterward. Hey, you mind taking a picture with me and my son, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Thunder
that
Lips.
was pretty cool. And then, Mr.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah, Roddy Piper's Pit, baby.
Yeah. Him and Hulkster went at it a lot, right?
Yeah, He always been a straight instigator to me, man.
Rowdy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He always been an instigator, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you need a good guy and a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
And he was the good guy. Hulk Hogan was the good guy for many, many years, right?
Yeah.
And then he turned bad on us, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Tone?
turned bad when he went to WCW and came one of NWO.
That's right. That's NWO. That's right. Wow. New World Order. Yeah, New World Order. And then he started wearing all black and started he wore the little black bandana on his head.
Yeah.
And started being mean. Now, refresh me if you remember, did he go out like that? Like, did he get out of wrestling as the bad guy?
Well, he stayed in. That was always been his character, but he wasn't like that in real life, though.
Right.
You know?
But I mean, for many years, he was the good guy of the group, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of some other wrestlers at that
He
time.
was always been a good guy. Every Saturday morning, the commercial come on. Take your vitamins, brother.
Hey, brother. Right? Oh, man, he was great. And he's still kicking. I still watch some interviews with him here and there. And, yeah, he's still a sharp guy. He's and he still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? He still looks okay. A lot of wrestlers from that time, though, a lot of fun during those times in the 70s, 80s, right, 90s, and even today. We're going to get more involved in that with our next segment of the wrestling of today, which you're a big fan of too, right, Tom?
Yeah. Of today is pretty great. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Let me put you on the spot. We covered, some of the more popular wrestlers over our time. If you had to pick one of your favorites, who would it be? Give me your. I want your one favorite. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Oh, as of today?
Yeah.
Female or male?
Give me the male first.
Well, the male
of all time. It could be from Dick the Bruiser and back, or someone now that you could watch over and over and over again and never get tired.
Oh, man, I want to go with my guy, man, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh, the Steamboat. I forgot about Steamboat.
Yeah, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What did you like about the Steamboat?
Oh, man, the way he take care of business in the ring and the way he beat his opponents down.
Yeah.
Like that, he's a very competitive kind of person, though, and that's what I like about him, man.
Yeah.
Like,
what about like old school wrestling wrestlers, or someone that sticks out in your head? I know you mentioned Dick the Bruiser. Would that be one?
Old school wrestler, I want to go with Sting.
You're gonna stay with Sting, okay? All right, cool.
Yeah.
So nothing before that. Nothing. That's your guy.
Yeah.
How about female wrestler?
Oh, female wrestlers, hey, man.
Keebler, China, who do you like?
Hey, I like China, man. China was cool, though. She was involved with Hunter Hearst Helmsley for a little while. But, when she got in the ring, single competition-wise, she would mess those girls up, man.
That was a big woman.
Hey, she was a big girl,
Yeah.
but no slim female wrestler did want to deal with her, man.
And we did lose her. She's passed, right?
Yeah,
China.
she passed away, yeah.
Yeah.
But the current girl right now today is my girl, Rhea Bloody Ripley, man.
Oh, that's right. You told me about her.
Yeah,
What is it you
man.
like about her,
Man,
Tone?
hey, man, she been in this industry since she was 16 years old. That's the age she started training, and she been dominant the female division head on.
And is she fun to watch, like during interviews? I mean, you got to have some kind of presence. Does she have a good presence?
Oh, man, she got a great presence, man. She got a very great presence, man. She don't play no game with the male or female. And what tripped me out is how she picked the 6-pound guy up and slammed him on his head.
That's amazing.
And this guy was big.
Yeah.
Like this here.
Right.
Like Hercules big.
And picked him up like nobody's business.
Yeah, she slammed the guy. Like, oh man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no female in the division do not want to mess with her, man. Cause she wins all her single competition by herself. Even if she get jumped outside the ring, she still be on top.
This is something interesting I thought of before the show. Any match that you could pick that hasn't happened, that's never happened, even if it's an old school wrestler, a new school wrestler, somewhere in between, what wrestling match would you have paid big money to see? What's like a dream match for you?
A dream match for me, I just want to go for my man Roman Reigns coming back for revenges and coming at Seth freaking Rollins, man.
All right, cool. That would be cool.
Hey, I would love if they come to Chicago and head on. I would definitely go see that match.
What about Thunderlips versus Hulk Hogan?
Oh, that'd be great too, man.
Or what about Thunderlips versus Mr. T, right?
Yeah, Mr. T too. Hey, you know who in the prime days, I would love to see that go head to head, Mr. T and Zeus.
Oh, that would be really cool. Didn't even think about Zeus.
Yeah.
That would be cool. And Lawrence Lawrence Turow, right? Lawrence Turow, Mr. T, a local guy from Chicago.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Shout out to Mr. T if he's watching tonight.
Shout out to Mr. T, man.
I pity the fool, don't watch our show. So, what is your wrestling name, Tone? If you had to pick out a name, if you became a famous wrestler, which you still could do, what would be your wrestling name?
Man, I'll make my wrestling name Cash Money Tone.
Say it again?
Cash Money Tone.
Cash Money Tone. CMT, right?
Yeah.
Cash Money Tone. I like that. All right, more coming up with Cash Money here. It's Sportstown Chicago. I'm Neil. Of course, Tone McRae is with us tonight from the Illinois Media School, and he is currently finishing up a program called Sports Emphasis here at the school. Again, the O'Hare campus. We are live here, Sportstown Chicago. Be back to talk more wrestling, some new school stuff on the way in just a few minutes. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Chicago sports for sure.
SportsTownChicago.com.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth, new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing buttered pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream by cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offer on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info. You're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you save.
Yo, check it out. We got the finest pizza in all the land. Italian Fiesta is on deck, and I'm telling you, it's a hit. These pies don't miss. No matter what time you get the munchies. Pepperoni, extra cheese, turkey Italian sausage, they got all the toppings. Italian Fiesta delivers until midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. Plus, you can use your Uber Eats or Grubhub if you got the app. And if you ain't rocking with the pizza that night, try one of their sandwiches or pasta. And they have plenty of side dishes, just like me, if you know what I mean. Hop online and go to ItalianFiesta.com or call 773-684-2222. Piece of pizza, that is.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool and darts team. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All the ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low-price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
You've tried the it places, but they leave you hungry with an empty wallet. That's where Gretel comes in. They got what you really want. Visit their chic, lounge-like gastropub and try one of Chicago's top burgers, the Gretel Griddle Burger. The house-made bun and garlic aioli set this one apart from the rest. And don't miss half-price oysters, 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday, with rotating drafts, craft cocktails, and portions that don't skimp. This is one of Logan Square's best-kept secrets. Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight. Friday and Saturday, open till 1. 2833 West Armitage. Gretel, let's make this a night. Visit GretelChicago.com for menu and more.
I sound a little cocky, but I think we're legends in Chicago. We really are.
SportsTownChicago.com.
We're all looking to save $1 these days, right? Well, Pino's Old Man is the perfect spot for pizza lovers with the $10 and under menu that'll make your taste buds and your wallet happy. Fried chicken sandwiches, just $6, and it's so good I had to start working there just to eat it every day. That's not all. Grab 2 large one-topping pizzas with extra cheesy goodness and a 2-liter soda for just $26.30. Plus, order online to get 5% off exclusive deals. Family owned and operated for 30 years, open 7 days a week, and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out on the corner of North Main and Willoughby. Pino's on Main, your new
Oh my
favorite
God, I
pizza
need
place.
some Pookie's crack cake. Pookie's crack cakes.
Yeah, girl. You ain't never heard about the best crack cakes in Chicago?
They right there in the Bronzeville area, right at 105 East 47th Street.
They're moist, delicious, premium homemade cakes made fresh daily. One bite and you're addicted.
They got the caramel cake, butter pecan praline, and red velvet.
Ooh, and don't forget the strawberry lemonade and a chocolate Oreo dream.
They're open Wednesday through Saturdays, 11 to 6 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays.
Early arrival is highly recommended. First come, first serve. They give out tickets at 10 a.m.
Just mention you heard it right here on Real Girl Talk Radio, and you'll get a free butter cookie with your purchase.
Make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Girl, where you going?
I gotta go get my crack cake.
Let's go. Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashton in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Elsa, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Get money for that old car sitting in your driveway today. No more insurance payments. No more playing taxi for your friends and your family. More room in your garage with Winning Auto Wrecker. Winning Auto Wrecker comes directly to you and takes that problem car away and off your hands. Call anytime, day or night at 888-555-0910. Or go to winningautorex.com and we will take that junk off your hands in no time. You win, we win with Winning Auto Wreckers.
He was dressed in black,
are live here, Sportstown, Chicago, at the O'Hare campus at the Illinois Media School. I'm Neil. That on the other side there is Tone McRae. Tone, we are on our last segment of the night. Sad, right?
Yeah, man.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Talking wrestling, and we're not done yet. We have some more to cover. Obviously, you're the big wrestling fan here, and we were kind of talking off the air, and I wanted you to remind people you actually have a wrestling show that you do here at the school. Talk about that.
Oh man, yeah, I got a great wrestling show. I do it every Friday from 1 to 2. It's called Hit the Turnbuckles with Tone.
I love that.
And want everybody to tune in every Friday from 1 to 2. It's a great conversation. Just talk about the current affairs that's been going on with the brands, which is SmackDown, NXT, and Raw.
Awesome. Those are the three main ones.
Yes.
And give us the name of the show one more time.
Hit the Turnbuckle with Tone.
Hit the Turnbuckle with Tone. I like that. Did you come up with that on your own?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I really like that.
I kind of like, I kind of like got an idea from my main man, instructor here at Illinois Media School with Double D.
Oh, Dave Dykstra.
Yes.
David Dykstra. Yeah, David Dykstra is one of the day instructors here. He was one of my students back several years ago when he was still going to school.
He's pretty cool.
He is cool. And
I talked to him about the segment and everything, and he told me to go for it.
That's awesome. And remember that name, folks. Hit the Turnbuckle with Tone, because it down the road could be syndicated. You never know.
Yeah.
And you could say, I remember when he was on with that little twerp Neil at the Illinois Media School, talking all kinds of smack. Talking all kinds of smack, brother. Right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like that. Keep up with that. You obviously have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to wrestling. We can all tell that you're pretty not obsessed with it, but you're passionate about it, which is a good thing. Awesome. And also, we were talking off the air. See, some of the stuff that you talk about off the air needs to be on the air. Some of the good stuff, those are the good nuggets that people don't hear when we're off the air.
Yeah.
But something you had mentioned to me while we were during a commercial break kind of struck me. You, being a fan as long as you have, since you were 11 years old, you still have not been to a live show.
Yes.
That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
But it's something you do want to do.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you never. So obviously you do pay-per-view and you watch stuff on television and wherever you can get your fix.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna take that back just a little bit.
Okay, rewind.
I had went to a live show. I want to say a few months back, called I want to get the title wrong. The MCW, I believe.
NCW?
Yeah.
So that was, so you actually were at a show then?
Yeah.
Where was that? Do you remember? What was it? Somewhere
it was in somewhere in out of Illinois.
Oh, okay.
It's far out of Illinois.
Maybe that's why it didn't dawn on you right away.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't here.
I did some.
Was that a while ago?
Yeah. I did some. Me and other students went there. We got great experience there. We saw a few wrestlers did their thing, kick butt, and especially the women. I love women fight.
Yeah. The women wrestling has become pretty popular.
They handle their business very well.
Yeah,
and the men did too. So
yeah, that's awesome.
I got a chance to do a little camera work there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
So you got to shoot a little bit of what was going on.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, do you get a copy of that when you're done? Do they let you see what you actually shot?
Yeah. I would have to talk to one of the people here if I could see it.
That's awesome. That's really cool. That had to be really. So was it a big crowd too?
Yeah, it was a big experience for me. So
yeah, and people were really into it.
Yeah, they definitely was.
But to see one of the wrestlers of today, and that's what we're moving on to now, the wrestling of today. What are the top three again, Tone?
Liv Morgan.
No, I'm sorry, not the wrestlers. The top. How do I say?
SmackDown,
yeah,
Raw, and TNA, not NXT.
NXT,
yeah,
NXT, which
that.
is the brands, right?
NXT, yeah.
That's the brands, okay. Yeah, and I actually happened to be watching, I think it was on WGN, right? Channel 9.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's where I caught NXT, and I was watching it, and I was thinking, oh, Tone, we got that show coming up. Let me watch a little bit. It was fun. It was, and it was the females at the time. I don't remember the names, but there was 4 of them kind of going at it. It was funny. It's all, a lot of it's entertainment, and it's really fun to watch. And you get turned on to some of these people and start, like you said, following them, wherever they're at, and wanting to watch them and wanting to watch what they say. And it was a lot of fun growing up and watching all that. I'm looking at some of these names now.
And Neil, I want to say this, man. A lot of people say it's this and that. It's great entertaining though. But at the end of the segment, man, those people from way back in the day till now, they put their body on the line, man.
That's a tough sport, like football.
They put their body on the line, man.
Definitely.
Just imagine, like you climbing on like a tall 6-foot ladder, trying to reach up and trying to get the belt. You fighting for a briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
You and other components in the ring, but they jumping off the ladder and onto their opponent. Just imagine you jumping off a 10-story roof, man.
Well, just imagine you being on the bottom of that, having some big dude fall on you, right?
Yeah, and that too.
Crack your back, crack your ribs, or crack your head open, whatever the case may be. So I'm looking at some of the wrestlers of today because, again, I don't really follow it as much today as I did back in the 80s. Some of these names here, Liv Morgan, do you know Liv?
Yeah, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, man, she started off as a good person. She used to be with other 2 females when she first started her career, called the Riot Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow they did well for themselves. They won matches, they lost matches, and they always did the cheating game, so they never got part of that. And then Liv disappeared for a little while, and then she came back. And now she's on top of her career now.
31 years old.
Yeah.
Just looking her up right now. And then you have Roman Reigns. Did you mention him?
Yeah, Roman Reigns as well. I want to say he's part of the Samoan family. Chief Maivia, that's his grandfather. Even if nobody don't know who Chief Maivia is, he is the head leader of the Samoan family.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's the Rock grandfather.
He looks like, that's right. He looks like Aquaman to me, Roman Reigns. And
so he looks like Aquaman?
Yeah, and I didn't realize, just reading up on him here a little bit, he played college football at Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
And he also played in the NFL.
Yeah.
With the Vikings, the Jaguars.
Uh-huh.
And he played a full season for the Canadian Football League. Wow.
Yeah.
The Edmonton Eskimos. So he comes from a football background as well.
Yeah, he's pretty good on what he do.
That's interesting. How about Becky Lynch? What do we know about Becky Lynch?
Becky Lynch, she's pretty awesome too. She's an Irish girl.
I can tell with the red hair, right?
Yeah. Hey, man.
She from Ireland, it looks like.
Yeah, she's definitely from Ireland. She got the belt right now.
I see that.
She took the belt from another Irish woman that looked up to her for quite a while as a teenager before she got into the organization. I mean, you know, but she got into the wrestling business, and now they feuding amongst each other. So
wow, so that's someone she looked up to, and then wound up going against her.
Yeah, the girl, the woman is the young woman named like Courier.
Okay, I think I saw that name here. What about AJ Styles? What can you tell us about him?
AJ Styles, stop playing with him, baby. Hey, AJ Styles, man, he been a great competitor since TNA days. He been kicking butt on TNA roster, and he can beat everybody there. And once his contract went out, however it may win, he came to SmackDown and did his thing there. You know, I remember when Chris Jericho tried to embrace him in, and he tried to pick a fight with the man. and man, AJ Styles kicked his butt.
Oh, that's funny. That's awesome. This is great because everyone that I'm throwing out at you, you actually know who these wrestlers are and what they're about. There's your girl, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, Rhea Bloody Ripley, man. Don't play with her, man.
That is her.
Yeah, she puts you on your back.
Wow. Yeah, she one of the best wrestlers today. Had quite the career. 28 years old.
Yeah.
From Australia.
Yeah, from Australia. 28, man.
And she's a two-time women's world champion.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she been handling business from the jump, man.
And you had mentioned her earlier in our show that was one of your favorite. Well, that is your favorite female wrestler.
Yeah, she.
Wow, look at that. That's really something. I'm looking at some more names here. I remember Brock Lesnar. He's much older now. He's 47 years old now. He doesn't do anything in wrestling anymore, right?
No, not do I know of anyway. He was a monster too, man. He was a beast, man.
Brock's a big dude.
He didn't dominate every person in the locker room.
Yeah, that's
his division.
That's a mountain of a man. You look at that. He's like the Thing, right?
Yeah.
Like the Thing. All right, we'll finish up here with Swerve Strickland. You know Swerve?
Yeah, I know Swerve, man. Yeah, Swerve.
Big fan of Swerve?
Yeah, Swerve was a man. Swerve used to handle his business when he was over there in WWE, man. He used to take care of business, you know. But then again, I didn't know what happened. I have to look in the background, and they ended up letting him go. But, hey, he's doing awesome in AEW right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. He's still a young guy, fairly young guy, too, 34 years old. Well, that's awesome. We covered a lot of ground today, Tone.
Yeah. It feels great.
We put a lot of people on the ground. Oh!
Yeah.
No, I did that wrong.
Woo! Woo!
Woo! That's Flair, right?
Woo!
Boy, well, this is bringing us to the end of the show here, Tone. This has been a really good time talking with one of our students here at the Illinois Media School, of course, Antonio McCray. Graduated from the radio television broadcast class here at the school and the program, and now he's with Sports Emphasis, and he's learning more. And when do you graduate, Tone? When's your last day with Sports Emphasis?
I got a while from that. Sometime either August or September.
Awesome. Well, it's been a real pleasure having you on and picking your brain about wrestling and some of the wrestlers out there today. And this was really fun. You had a good time, right?
Yeah, I had a great time reminiscing about the old school wrestlers and the current wrestler today.
Yep, awesome. It's been a pleasure being with you. For Antonio McCray, I'm Neil, and we are here at Sportstown, Chicago, the O'Hare campus, the Illinois Media School.
Yeah, shout out to all the Illinois Media School, the students and everything.
Yep.
And the sports program.
And, of course, our campus director, Ruth.
Yeah, Ruth. Shout out to her, too.
Yeah.
And my sports crew, which is Fred, Frankie, and Jalen, Bob, and Jamil, and Drew, and one more, Nisa.
Awesome. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening.
And one more, Denise.
Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Denise. And we're signing off from the Illinois Media School at O'Hare. Sportstown, Chicago says good night.
Good night.